So I did a 19-day water fast back in August, and this is the 4-month mark since I broke my fast. I'm gonna share kind of what's been going on with me. Honestly, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. Ups and downs for sure, a lot of ups and downs. I've had some issues that healed, and I have some issues that didn't heal. So we're gonna talk about that. So one of the main reasons why I went to do a water fast was obviously just overall health. If you've been eating the standard American diet for most of your life, you are clogged and congested with crap. If you eat the standard American diet day after day, 3 meals a day, you've got a bunch of excess waste that is stuck inside your body. And the best, the quickest, the ultimate way to heal and cleanse and regenerate the human body is with water fasting. So the main reason I wanted to water fast was just to cleanse my body deeper than I have been. Because juicing can get you far. Eating raw can get you far, but it doesn't even compare to water fasting. Water fasting is such a deeper cleanse. And if you had a chronic illness, you might have to bust out the water fast because just changing your diet might not work, and it didn't work all the way for me. I healed to about 80%, and then I was just kind of stuck. And so overall health and cleansing is the main reason I did a water fast. But some of the top things that I wanted to heal were obviously, if you look at me, I'm very thin. I'm still pretty damn skinny. But this is really rad because one of the things that didn't happen for the first 3 months after I broke my fast was I wasn't able to gain weight. I broke my fast, I was 112 pounds, which at 6'2", I'm a little over 6'2". Being 112 pounds might scare the crap out of some people. To me, it's not scary at all. I'm completely confident in the way my body feels. I know that I'm thin. I'm obviously not the perfect looking dude. I know I'm very thin. I'm like 40 pounds lower than my normal body weight should be, but I feel good. But my digestive tract is still not working 100%, and that's why I haven't been able to gain weight pre-water fast or post-water fast. And so, just like a lot of people, when they water fast, it can take some time for your body to start working again. And for me, that was the case. It took quite a while. So I weighed 112 pounds from the day I broke my water fast up until about a month ago. And finally, thank God, I've started to put back on some weight, some healthy weight. I feel amazing. I feel strong. I don't feel super strong, but I do feel like my strength is coming back. So how much weight have I gained in the past month? I've gained about 12 pounds in the past month. That's huge. For me, that's huge. That's a little over 3 pounds a week. I'm terrible at math. I think that's a little over 3 pounds a week that I've been gaining, and it's still rising. And so finally, a lot of people are like, dude, you're crazy. You're going to wither away and die. You're a raw vegan. You're a fruit boy. Never going to work. Well, it's working. I did a water fast. I can't even describe how deeply I cleansed and how much filth I eliminated out of my body, which wasn't even close to the amount of filth that's still in me. And so I'm experiencing a lot of health benefits in the fact that I am now getting stronger, and I'm physically feeling stronger, and I look stronger than I did even a month ago, which obviously, you guys, I'm not buff. I'm not claiming to be like the perfect looking dude. I know I'm still super thin. It's not about that. It's about cleansing my internal body. And once my body is cleansed, once I've removed enough filth and waste and regenerated some of my digestive tract and my body's ability to utilize, absorb, and eliminate and digest becomes much more efficient, then the food that I am eating, which will be the same exact diet that I've always eaten, a very simple fruit-based raw vegan diet, it will allow me to put weight back on because my body will be running more efficiently. So what do I weigh now? I weigh about 125 pounds. So that's about a 13 pound gain since my water fast, which to me is just like, it's so damn epic, you guys. It took me so long to put this weight back on, and I've been struggling pretty hard over the past 4 months. Just in the sense that I'm like, when am I gonna gain weight? I'm not really, my strength isn't increasing. I'm able to do more things. I'm able to last longer when I go for walks or when I go for jogs and stuff, but I'm not really getting a ton stronger, and everything has shifted in the past months. I'm seeing more definition. A month ago, I could see my ribs in my pecs, and now that it's slowly starting to get bigger and more muscle growth. So to me, you guys, that is huge. So I am finally starting to gain weight. One of the other main reasons why I wanted to go do a water fast was my ability to digest fats has been like not super good. It's been really bad, to be honest, over the past 4 years. While I can't eat some fats, I can't eat that much, and I definitely can't have it consecutively. Did this heal? You damn right it did. My fat digestion is so good now. I eat an avocado for dinner almost every single night. It took me about a month to even start eating salads after I broke my fast, which I was really craving salads, and so I did start to bring in some green juice, which I didn't want to go back into juicing because I've never been the type of person that's like, I'm gonna live on juice forever, or, I'm gonna have juicing daily in my diet forever. I've been using juicing as a tool to bring me back to a perfect state of health, and since I'm not there yet, this water fast didn't heal everything, I'm still using juicing as a tool a little bit. So before I was really able to digest salads, greens, and fats, I was doing some green juice to get more minerals in. And obviously the coconut water. We have amazing coconuts here in Mexico, so I have been doing a bunch of coconut water for the mineral content. But I am now eating a daily salad for probably the past 2 months, at least 5 nights a week. And they're very simple, but they always include an avocado or coconut meat. And my digestion is amazing. I have a huge, probably honestly like a 2 to 3 pound salad. It's a huge bowl, like huge. And it takes me almost an hour to eat it. And I feel awesome after. As I'm eating it, my stomach never gets super full. It almost digests as I'm eating it. And the next morning I wake up feeling really good and my digestion is perfect. I eliminate pretty much 12 hours later on the dot from the meal that I had prior. So in that sense, that has healed. That's amazing. Hopefully that will increase to heal. But as of now, I'm able to eat avocados as pretty much as I want, or as much as I think is necessary for my health. And so that's just like, that's amazing. I love avocados. I love coconut meat. I do hemp seeds a little bit. I do, some sunflower seeds here and there that are soaked, but pretty much it's avocado and coconut, and it's amazing. It's so amazing. My energy levels have pretty much been really good since I broke my fast. Before my fast, my energy was kind of all over the place. I would crash around 2 or 3 o'clock a little bit. I wouldn't feel as energetic as I did when I woke up for the first like 6 hours of the day, and then I'd crash a little bit. But now I've taken 2 naps since I got home. I took a nap like a few weeks ago, or not a few weeks ago, last week when my mom was here. My mom's super into taking naps. But I haven't taken many naps, so my energy from the time I wake up around 7:30 until maybe 8:30 at night, just after I finish my dinner, is like pretty much 9 out of 10. It's like full functioning pretty much the whole day, so that's amazing. That hasn't shifted. That happened since the day pretty much I eliminated after I broke my fast. So energy level, 9 out of 10, it's amazing. Okay, so my skin. Before I fasted, I was having some skin issues. I was having some pimples on my forehead, on my chest, and on my back. And there was no rhyme or reason. My kidneys probably aren't filtering as much as they should. I still have a ton of waste in my body from eating chicken wings and mac and cheese and gallons of milk and probably 4 sodas a day for nearly 25 years. And so I've got a lot of waste to cleanse. People think that, oh, you've been raw vegan for so long, you've been eating such a clean diet, why didn't that work? Well, it's not that easy. Just because you change your diet to the raw diet doesn't mean your body's gonna eliminate all the waste. Still eating, still putting nutrients inside your body doesn't give your body the ultimate rest. And while I have done a crap load of juicing, the same thing, you don't give your body a complete rest when you're juicing or when you're doing a juice feast. So water fasting is just so much more powerful at eliminating waste. And so it had been evident with my skin. And so pretty much right after I broke my fast, my skin was like so clean, so clear, so incredibly soft. And it was perfect. In every single way, my skin from head to toe was perfect. There wasn't a blemish on me. That's not the case anymore. My skin issues kind of started to come back. I am still having some zits and some just microscopic pimples on my forehead. You can probably see them here. I've got they're like little dots. I don't know exactly what they are or what they're from, but they came back. Obviously, my body's not perfectly clean yet. On my back, they're not near as bad. These pimples, these dots kind of started coming back around a month and a half. And they're way better than it was before my fast, but I am getting pimples, So there's that. My diet since I've been refeeding has pretty much been basic. It's been the same. I eat such a simple diet, you guys. I can't stress this enough. There are a lot of raw vegans out there promoting all these crazy salads and smoothies and just a lot of food combinations that to me aren't optimal, and tons of different veggies and root veggies and herbs and cabbage and dehydrated foods and very in-depth dressings. But to me, the ultimate way to eat is simple. Every animal in nature eats super simple, and I've always strived for that. Yeah, I'm a human and I like the taste of the raw vegan gourmet food and the salad dressings and stuff. I love it. Like taste bud wise, I love it. But as far as what I want to achieve in my life, which is perfect health, and I want to live as long as my body will allow me to live, I don't think that complex salads every day, crazy nut-based dressings, and a lot of complex food is the ideal way to eat. You know, my theory is just observe what are other animals doing. That's what we should probably do. So the closest animals to the human are the chimps and the bonobos, and they eat very simple monofruit meals. They forage their food and they keep it simple, just like every other animal on the planet. They eat very simple. They typically eat one food at a time, and that's what I try to do. So my meals are really simple. I eat papaya or watermelon or pineapple for breakfast. For lunch, pretty much the same thing. I'll either eat another mono fruit meal, maybe combine one or two fruits, but pretty much the same. Maybe 2 to 3 days a week I will have coconut water or a smoothie or a juice, but pretty much every day I stick to mono meals of fruit. And then for dinner, I will have a salad, and it's pretty much that. If I'm not gonna have a salad for dinner, I will probably do like 2 or 3 fruits, anywhere from like maybe 6 bananas and some mamey sapote, which is one of my favorite fruits. Or I'll have bananas like the red banana. These are one of my favorite bananas. They're super tasty. They're so much sweeter than the bananas you get, you know, the Chiquita bananas that are in the States. And so I find a lot of enjoyment eating banana meals and combining 2 to 3 different types with bananas. So we're kind of transitioning into a bunch of new fruits here in Mexico. So, you know, the last 4 months we've had like mamey sapote and chocolate sapote, and now we're kind of moving into mango season. We've had persimmons for the past few months. Those are still kind of hitting, so I might do those with bananas. But you guys, I keep my diet very simple. A lot of people ask me if I count calories, and the answer is yes, but no. I basically know how much food is how much calories just from the years of studying nutrition, working with health, you know, doing health coaching with clients and trying to get people to meet a bare minimum basic amount of calories. But you know, I don't count my calories every day. I don't use food tracking apps, but I know for a fact I get around 2,000 calories a day, give or take. Some days if I'm swimming or going on a hike for a real long hike, or if I'm going to be at the beach all day and I'm going to be active, I will eat probably a lot more calories. I've been riding my bike a lot lately, and when I go for a couple hour bike ride, I tend to eat more. So those days are roughly 2,500, but typically 1,500 to 2,500, that's kind of the window. Some days I will have 3 meals, some days I will have 4 meals. Very rarely will I have 2 meals, but typically I'm doing like 3 to 4 meals a day, fruit-based, leafy greens, simple salads. Most of the time, you guys, I don't even do a salad dressing just because I'm not even lying. People probably think this dude's full of crap. I love the taste of just produce by itself with no dressing. I will, you know, on my salads, I'll have a big bowl of lettuce, you know, like a butter lettuce and then romaine, and then I'll spiralize some cucumber noodles, some zucchini noodles, chop up some red, yellow, or, you know, orange bell pepper, put that in there. And then I'll do tomatoes, and then most likely avocado. And that's pretty much my salad almost every day. I'll maybe do some sprouts or some microgreens. I've been growing some microgreens, so I've been putting that on top. But you guys, like, I love the taste of just produce by itself. Even just slicing up cucumber. That tastes amazing. I taste the richness. And to a lot of people, if you're eating salt, if you're eating a lot of, you know, gourmet style food with salt or oil or a lot of nuts and seeds, and you're putting tons of spices in there, you're not really able to taste real food. And so one thing that hasn't changed since my water fast ended is that I love some simple salads, and I can get by on weeks and months with not using spices or dressings or anything. I just love the taste. So for me, this has been so huge. This is one of the biggest benefits that I've experienced from doing a water fast, is just my taste buds pretty much regenerated almost back to 100% of what a human's taste buds should be like. You know, I get off on bananas. They're so tasty. And papaya is, dude, you guys, papaya is one of the greatest flavors ever if you get a good papaya. It's so sweet and juicy, and for me, it's like my main staple in the morning. So that's pretty much my diet. That's probably not going to change, hopefully forever. I'm going to try to eat this way for the rest of my life. To me, this is what aligns with how long a human can live. I want to live as long as this skinny body will allow me to. And hopefully someday when I'm cleaner, my weight will be perfect. I'll be 150 to 160 pounds. I'll be muscular. So yeah, I'm going to keep sticking with my simple diet. Activities, what am I doing for activities? So I pretty much will work out every day for about an hour. I use an app on my phone called HIIT Training, and I will do some sort of like guided workout. And then maybe 3 days a week I will go and either go on a super long bike ride, or I'll walk down to the beach, which is about 20 minutes to the beach, and then I will walk on the beach for another probably hour. I walk really far, and then I will swim back as far as I can, which I'll probably swim for 10 or 20 minutes because my arms are still pretty weak. And then I'll walk back home. And on those days, I usually am a lot more tired because the workouts are a little bit more complex. But I find that I am able to do a lot more activities every week now. I'm starting to obviously put on some more muscle, which is amazing. My main love, my main passion in life is surfing. And I'm really not close to surfing again. That's still kind of at least 6 months, I would say 6 months to a year out until I could surf again. For one, because of my weight, because of my muscles. I don't have a lot of muscle yet in my upper body. And my knee, for those of you who don't know, my knee, I broke it so bad. I had 4 surgeries in the year 2020. Literally the day before the stupid pandemic hit, I broke my leg. And it was horrible. It was one of the worst experiences that I've ever been through. 4 surgeries, brutal. So I'm still rehabbing my knee because I took time off to fast. And because I didn't continue with rehab as much as I should have, my knee is not doing super great. So I need to get back into rehabbing my knee a lot better. And hopefully with that, I will get a lot of more flexation out of it, and I'll be able to bend it more. And, you know, starting in like 4 days, I'm going back 3 days a week to doing knee rehab with my physical therapist, who's an ex-professional soccer player here in Mexico. He doesn't speak English, and I don't speak super great Spanish, so it's kind of interesting when we work together. He used to have an assistant that spoke English. I'm not 100% sure if he still has that. But that's going to be awesome to go back there, because the facility and the exercise that he has me do, that he makes me do and forces me to do for my knee specifically, are just so beneficial. So I'm really hoping that I can get back into surfing, because there's no better feeling than paddling into a wave, popping up on your board and dropping in, and just getting the exhilarating rush of not knowing what the hell is going to happen. Are you going to make it? Are you going to tank? Are you going to face plant? Are you going to get rolled over by this 7-foot wave and get smashed on the ground? Or are you going to drop in and make a perfect bottom turn and a cutback on the top? I don't know. That, to me, there's not much greater feelings than that. I grew up riding BMX, skateboarding, snowboarding, surfing. You know, I was just super into like extreme sports. And before that, I played, you know, I was super good at baseball and basketball, like, you know, one of the best in the state. And I took that drive, that competitiveness, and I turned it into, you know, independent sports. And so I was obsessed with BMX, and then I was obsessed for 10 years with snowboarding. And before I got into the health coaching, and before I got into the raw food lifestyle, I was, you know, an outdoor commercial photographer. I traveled the world shooting snowboarding and, you know, outdoor activities for big brands. And so I loved that environment. And so since I'm not really in that anymore, I really miss it like a lot. At my core, I need to be doing something that's active and that gives me a rush. I really do. And so hopefully as I rehab my knee and as I gain more muscle and as I can do more push-ups, I'll be able to get back into surfing. So, yep. So that's pretty much it. That's kind of the update on what's going on with me. I feel overall, you guys, I feel so good. Like overall, I feel amazing. Obviously, I'm thin. That's what most people see when they look at me. They're like, oh, skinny vegan dude, discredit, go eat some meat. It's like, okay, to each their own. You believe whatever you want. Give me some time. You know, that's all I have to say. For anybody who's healing, Time is money, you know, and you can't rush this. You can't force your body to heal faster than it needs to heal. So I'm just being very patient with myself. I'm being patient with my digestion, and I'm just letting it take its course. So that's pretty much where we're at. I can't stress how important living foods are. And why are they important? Because they have energy, information. When you destroy the information of these foods, your body also becomes destroyed. And there will be a lot of people that tell you that cooking food isn't bad for you, but it's like, what are you talking about? You destroy most of the nutrients. Why do we eat food? We eat food because we need nutrients. We need energy for our body. What happens when you cook food? You destroy information that your body needs. And so I align with the raw vegan diet. If you want to eat some cooked foods, that's fine. I'm never going to judge anybody, but is it healthy? No, there's nothing healthy about cooked potatoes or quinoa or grains or meat. There's nothing healthy about it. Is cooked potatoes better than something else? Yes, absolutely. I have no issues with people eating cooked vegan food. I don't care what you eat. That's the thing, is like, if you want amazing, perfect health, then you should strive for the perfect diet for the human body. And because our species-specific diet is fruits and some vegetables, that's what I believe that we should eat. So if that's what you're looking for, amazing, perfect health, that's probably what you should eat. So that's what I do. I'll probably eat that way as long as I possibly can. I'm not going to predict the future, but I've been eating this way for years now. It's starting to work for me amazingly, and this water fast really, really helped. Juice feasting changed my life. Water fasting changed my life even more. And I'm just really looking forward to the future. We're looking forward to the next 6 to 8 months, and we'll just see what happens in my body. And moving forward, I'm probably going to do another water fast, hopefully by the end of next summer, which will be around the 1 year mark. And to be honest, I will probably do 2, 3, or maybe even 4 more very long water fasts in my life until I can comfortably water fast without having any symptoms, because I don't think that we should fast. And you know, if you're fasting and you're having a lot of shit come out still, pardon my French, if you're still eliminating a lot of waste, and when you pee, when you eliminate, you know, if you're perspiring filth and it smells like crap when you're fasting, then you still have lots of old, hard material that is stored inside your tissues that needs to be eliminated in order for you to live in perfect health. And so I will fast until I can fast without having extreme discomfort, very low energy, or foul smells or mucus coming out all over the place. And so I'm looking forward. I'm probably going to do another fast in about 8 months. Hopefully, if my body is able to gain more muscle and weight, I will fast. If not, I will keep going. I will keep eating until I gain more weight and I'm able to fast safely again, because the longer you can fast, the more you will eliminate. The longer consecutively days that you fast for, the deeper the healing process is. So, you know, a 15-day water fast is not near as powerful as a 25-day water fast, and every day after 25 days is just insanely powerful. And so my goal is to fast, you know, as long as my body will allow. Last time I had to break my fast, not because my body needed to stop, but because I couldn't take the discomfort anymore. It was a personal choice to stop. I didn't need to stop. I could have probably gone for 2 more weeks safely at the weight that I was, at least 2 more weeks. But I was dead. I was crashed. I had no energy. I could hardly walk. I was having a lot of pain, a lot of headaches, and it's not typical for most people to experience that, but I did. So that's why I broke my fast. So hopefully this next fast that I do, I'll be able to go much longer, way past 21 days, maybe even 30 days. We'll see when we get there. Obviously, I'm not going to make any plans now, but looking forward to do another one. It was one of the greatest things I ever did. I got so many benefits afterwards, and each time I do it, it will probably be much more beneficial. And until I'm, you know, a perfectly operating dude, super strong, muscular, with 0 health issues, I will use fasting as my main tool to cleanse my body. And hopefully I can do it once a year if I'm able to put weight back on. And 5 years from now, I might be in perfect health. We'll see. So thank you guys for watching this video. That's my 4-month update. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions or thoughts on what I just talked about. Have you guys fasted for more than a week? Have you done any long water fasts? I'd love to hear your experience and how the rebuilding phase was for you, because I have had some issues rebuilding, and I'm very curious to see what your experience was with that. So leave a comment below, and do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. hit the like button. This video needs to get traction. It would be super cool if we could just teach the world about water fasting and eating living foods, because it's important. We need to regenerate humanity, and we need all the help we can get. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.